Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here. I already said where I am. You know the location. But today we're doing a little Bible study, I guess. Nah, I know. Bible study time. So, today I'm going to talk about the storm. I'm going to talk about the waves. I'm going to talk about the breeze. Not the birds in the trees. But anyway, point is, often or not, you're going about your daily life. You're in a good spot. You're in a great spot. In fact, you're in the best spot possible. And then wind and storms hit the fan. Everything goes south. In fact, it goes so south, you start to question yourself a little bit. You start to ask yourself, what the hell is going on? Because last week, I was a 10-10 bad boy. Today, I'm a 10-10 sad boy. So what happened? The answer is simple. You doubted. There's a door that happened, circumstance happened, fear happened, and suddenly things don't look the same. Suddenly you're questioning whether you're with God or not with God. Suddenly you're questioning whether I'm taking the right step or am I taking the wrong step. Things that made so much sense before and seemed to flow so naturally seem clogged up, blocked up. It's just headache. But don't worry, because I'm here to give you cheat codes. I'm here to give you the key, right? What's the key? The key is this. Where's your focus? I've been reading Blue Lock. Blue Lock is 10-10. It's peak. There's a lot of good things I like about Blue Lock as a creative, and that is perspective. Isagi, he's like, I'm definitely butchering his name, but he's the main striker. He's doing his thing, and he's all about perspective. He's all about introspective. He's thinking about, how can I be the best player on the field? I'm seeing people that outclass me doing X, Y, and Z. How can I operate in a way that defeats my enemy? And he recognizes as he progresses that his vision is not so focused. It's too overly focused on the wrong things. And that if he wants to get more information in order to construct his plays in football, he needs to expand what he's looking at. And now, the same thing I'm asking to you. Are you guys so bogged down in the details of the puzzle that's in front of you that you're wondering where this singular piece fits into the whole puzzle? But instead of looking at the whole puzzle as a whole, you're just looking at the piece that's right in front of you. And now you're confused because you're starting from one thing and trying to fit it into something you're not even looking at, when you could look at the whole thing and just see where the piece is missing and pop it back into place. This is my point, man. Waves calm, circumstances change all the time. The storm is there. Peter, disciples, on the boys, they're rolling back home. And Jesus is walking on water. And Peter says, I want to walk on there, Lord. If you call me Lord, I'll come. Now, Peter's the only one that volunteers, but that's the story for another day. But as he starts walking on the water, he's walking on water, he's jolly, he sees the Savior, he sees Lord. But then the waves and the storm and the rain come back into play. He starts to recognize them more than his Lord. And he says to himself, dang, I'm sinking, God. Help me. And God pulls him out. God did not tell Peter how to walk on water correctly. God allowed Peter to have his own experience. And it's often or not that we don't see the experience we're in. We're always worried. We're focused on the waves rather than who we're meant to be walking to. And the whole purpose is to gather your attention and put it on the right place. Don't be focused on the wrong place. And when you realize, circumstances are always going to happen, storm is always going to happen, change is always going to happen. But is my focus on God, or is my focus on myself? How I'm feeling? The worries I'm feeling, the despair I'm feeling, the anxiety that's around me. What will happen with this person? What will happen with that person? The thoughts that are continually racing through my head. All of those things are individual waves of a storm that is coming your way. But Jesus, often or not, when he's confronted with a storm, he either walks on water or he sleeps. Two big, powerful things you can do is either to sleep or walk on water. And let me tell you, bro, those things come because your confidence is not in yourself, but in God that created everything. So you don't need to be sweating so much about how things are going to happen for you, or what's the next piece I need to play in order for everything to work out, because that's not your role. Take a couple steps back, look at the whole puzzle in perspective, and recognize as you're trying to put those pieces down that not every piece is for you to play, because you're playing this puzzle game together with the Lord, and he sees more than you do. That the season you're in is actually a blessing, because it's bringing a side to yourself that doesn't exist yet. Going back to the Blue Lock metaphor, which you guys need to read, it's peak. But what is he doing? The whole point of Blue Lock is to stimulate a person that wants to be the best striker in the world. There's a long background. As Isagi is doing his plays and new circumstances are presenting himself, he recognizes that he is evolving because the different elements in that reaction is bringing out a new reaction within himself. And the question I have to you guys is, when you have the same elements in the pot, when they react with each other, you're always going to get the same result. But when new people or new circumstances, new stimulus comes, it will bring a new reaction out of you. But you can choose whether that reaction is positive or negative. You can choose to embrace the despair you're feeling, and then from your despair, learn to say, I need to rise to something better. What is the opportunity here that I'm missing? What is the lesson that I'm not seeing? Or you can refuse the circumstance you're in, not acknowledge anything, just be anxious about everything, pretend like everything doesn't really exist, and then be worried all the time. And you're wondering, why am I not getting any better? Why am I not one step closer to my dream? And that's my question, like, where's your focus? Are you taking it good or bad? Are you seeing the hidden opportunity that is coming into fruition in front of you? Or is that opportunity going to present itself and you're going to miss it and you're going to call it luck afterward? But that's a factor of life. But if you're prepared to meet any opportunity when that presents itself, you'll ride that wave as well. What do I mean by this? I mean plain and simple. In the pursuit of your goals and that you're walking with the Lord, or even just focusing on the Lord, it's very easy to lose sight of the Lord, is what I mean. As you're living life, as you go about your day to day, it's very easy to lose sight. But when you reconnect your focus and you put Jesus back into your mindset and you say, you know what, even if I feel a certain way right now, feelings don't rule me, but I embrace what I'm feeling and I surrender it to God. The only way you can live like this is to live in surrender. And surrender brings liberation, it brings freedom. It means you're no longer stressed out about what's going to happen to you, because you're not even responsible for your own life, which none of you never really are, because your heartbeat beats on its own. You don't control that. It's been beating since the day you were born, but yet it beats every day. It doesn't take a rest. God doesn't take a rest when it comes to you. So, quick little video, a little treat bag of information, goodies that you guys can pick out. But yeah, being consistent as I'm doing, gotta change the world type vibe, you know. And yeah, just bless you guys, man. I keep looking away because those ducks are just gorgeous. You can't see them. I'm gonna show you. They're like down there. So that's why I'm looking away, low key. It's because those ducks are just 10-10. Like, comment, subscribe, because, you know, help a brother out. I'm out here trying to start something from scratch. It ain't easy. So help a brother out.